Alright, let me move this hairbrush towel that my loving girlfriend left on the wood, and it's now wet, but that's okay. Let's talk about 270, shall we? I am thoroughly impressed about how soft shooting around it is. I am used to a Mosin Nagant M44, so I am used to a heavy, hard-kicking rifle. However, the scope. Clear that real quick, just for reasons. Scope on this gun, I do have to say a lot of people read me the absolute riot act for buying a Remington 783. I like the gun. Let me preface by saying that. The scope showed up 45 degrees tilted, so this was about here. It wasn't quite 90 degrees off, but it was right around 45 degrees, like I said. One thing you should know buying this rifle, free float, it is, but it's super soft plastic. It's not high quality polymer at all. So don't even expect a Savage out of this, because it's not even there. Which I hate to say, because it is a good rifle. It's a good starting point. About 270 real quick, just to give you a reference point. That is American Eagle, Federal American Eagle, Power Shock, or whatever it is. I think it's Power Shock, 150 grain, 270, obviously. I have a box of 30-06 around here somewhere that I can compare it to. There it is. So the 270 is actually a little bit taller than 30-06. I didn't really know that until I picked up a box of 30-06 the other day. So the bullet itself is not taller, but the case is actually a little bit taller. The clamp on my camera holder, or whatever you want to call that, fucking tripod, yeah, that's what it is in the way. I love the gun. I love the trigger. Does it need a different stock? Absolutely. I just bought a cheap Amazon, just CV Life, whatever you want to call it, bipod for it. Took it out to the range today. Unfortunately, I didn't get any range video. The person who had showed up was kind of a range Nazi, so we had to behave ourselves. I can't stand people like that. The first words out of his mouth were, you don't have a flag for your chamber, but, I mean, do you really need a flag when the magazine is up here and the bolt is out of the gun and the scope was also off it? Sitting in a case with a lock going into the back of the receiver. So I don't know what the guy's issue was. He came with a 338 Lapua competition rifle. I don't know, maybe he's compensating for something. Guy sounded like Mort Goldman from Family Guy. So I don't know what his issue was, but hopefully he's over it by now. So the trigger on this thing, like I said in the previous video, I'd say it's 3 pounds at most. I'm leaning more towards 2. Great gun. I don't mind it. The scope definitely needs to either be replaced or sighted incorrectly. It's still got a little bit of a tilt to it, so I didn't notice that until the last second. I didn't have the Allen wrench to adjust it, so it is what it is. So anyway, if you are considering a Remington 783 in either 270 or 30-06 or 243, whatever they come in, I'd say go for it. Honestly, it's a good gun for the money. It's not overly great. It's not overly bad either. The stuff back here is actually pretty squishy. It's like couch cushion material, which is kind of weird. But it's an okay gun. I would say it's going to be reliable. That's the biggest thing. It's definitely reliable. It's a bolt gun. If you have issues with a bolt gun jamming up on you, then you're probably not doing something right, in my experience. So that is basically it for that. And hopefully next time we go to the range, Mr. Mort Goldman will not be there. watching our every move, so that makes it not as much fun in my opinion. So we will see what happens, and hopefully we can get some good GoPro footage at the target. But I'm about to make a video of my 22. We took that to the range and sighted it in today with the, what do you call it, the new scope on it, and the thing's fucking awesome. So alright, look out for that video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.